news in detail.
Jabani Maram aduna Desamgi Pukchel Chauraba Icha Singi Mapamda Ahal Oirabi Ima Kaya Yauriba Society Asigi meeting Asibu Komthok Piu Haina Amokasuhana Haizari B. L. Bina Devi, Secretary, Women Cooperative Weaving Society Limited.
Harau Tayamba Amadi Nungaiba Pungdopa. Ikai Kumnazariba Nong Thonbam Birena Manipur State Chief Minister Oirakpada Neroka Epsina Harau Tayamba Galoina Nungaiba Pungdoksari. Ikai Kumnazariba Biren Neroka Epsigi Matam Sangna Football Sanaroi Obirami Sanabadagi Potharaba Matunda Club Asagi General Secretary Oina Tang Mapan Tatara Lisingama Samapan Matpudraka Mapan Ingdagi Tang Kunganipan Thamapan Lising Ani Ing Sahi Ohum Pauba Aduga President Oina Tang kun kemapan tha mapan lising ani ing dagi tang tara tret tha ani lising ani taraga mga ing phawba punna sahi taraga ni pan chukna thau pubirami ikai khumnajari bagi matamda club asigi sakot thorang kayamuk masak thokna pukhat pirami aduga football masana da state asigi amadi mapal lamgi yauna thropi
High Court Chief Justice expresses serious concern over ever-rising number of human trafficking victims. And Desam turns down government's invitation to hold talks on Zuribam MLA issue. Government appeals to Desam CSOs to call off proposed band. Good evening and welcome to ICV English News. This is Suraj Khongban Taban giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Over 30 million people in the world are victims of human trafficking. Among this, many are victims of forced labor and sex labor. This was asserted by Chief Justice of Manipur High Court, Justice Rakesh Ranjan Prasad. He was speaking at a judicial seminar on human trafficking held at the auditorium of High Court jointly organized by Manipur Judicial Academy, Manipur State Legal Services Authority and Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights. Justice and A.H. Nobin and Judge of Delhi High Court, Justice Anup Malhotra attended the seminar. The Chief Justice further said 13 million people are victims of human trafficking, out of which 11.9 million are natives of Asia Pacific. Service providers trade off the victims to different places. Meanwhile, they seize their passport and confine them, taking away their labor charges. As a result, the service providers should be registered. The general public have a big role in curbing the increasing trend of human trafficking, he added.
11.9 million victims are in Asia, and of them, 7.9 million is forced labor. The rest are the sex work.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM, which has called 17 hours general strike from midnight tonight till tomorrow evening in protest against the appointment of independent MLA of Jiribam Assembly constituency, Asap Uddin as Parliamentary Secretary, has stayed away from a meeting with Chief Minister N. Biren to discuss their demands today. The representatives of DESAM were reportedly invited to hold a discussion with the Chief Minister on their demands, but they did not turn up for the meeting. According to Chief Secretary O. Nabakishore, meanwhile, Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization and Amokok have also called general strike at the same time, demanding the contents of the framework agreement to be made public at once. Under including economic activity to earn their service providers, including transport establishments. In Manipur, from tonight midnight to 5 p.m. tomorrow, Government of India and NSCNIM, speaking to media persons, President of the organization Abdullah Pathan said that the issue of ILPS should be finalized by the Government of India and the state government as well. On the other hand, the general strike called by DESAM against the inclusion of independent MLA Asap Uddin in the BJP-led government in Manipur is very unfortunate. It may lead to misunderstanding between the different communities living in the state, he added.
Manipur Legislative Assembly da karakpa Asap Uddin da ngasi ai party am tan loction ba yaroi mahak unda cabinet charge pi ba yaroi ai parliamentary secretary pi ba gi damak ngasi general strike na singba korok pa hai base taseng na masina tuk masin gi marak khotnarakpa yamung narak ngasi ai khoi taseng Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization hiram masida yamna kupni yengsilli makhata na yengsilakini.
President of Apunba Ireibaki Mahiroi Sinpanglup Ms. Rajesh Yumnam has said that the organization will completely support the 17 hours general strike against the appointment of MLA of Jiribam Assembly constituency, Asap Uddin, as one of the parliamentary secretaries of the 11th Manipur Legislative Assembly. He was addressing a press conference held at the office of EMS at Kwakatel Girls High School today. He said MLA Asap Uddin was the person who led the agitation against the 3 ILP bills passed by the 10th Manipur Legislative Assembly.
Jiri dagi mai paglaktuna Asap Uddin na ngasi mon the parliamentary secretary pi bai base aims na yam thamoi songna yajaning de Manipur gi yelong mi singbu phida pi ba yaroi Manipur gi yelong mi sing kanna ba bill puthok pa yaroi haina jiri tampak sin ba thungna achangba akan ba khongjang changhan khiba achauba leader singi marakta Asap Uddin so amani aina vote karak labadi Manipur miyang Tagalakpane Asigumba ILP gi mayokta laiba Manipur miyang gi mayokta laiba Asap Uddin hariba jiri gi nipa sina vote karak laga ngasidi Manipur gi parliamentary secretary pisan ba haibase aims na thamoi songna yajaning de mase yong na lopu tan ba haibado Manipur da thoglare marum aduna desam na kauriba pung tara taret ki ban nasi aims na mapung phana sagut kani amadi leibak miyam na su mapung phana sagut piu haibase aims ki maiketi gi thamjak.
The Press Information Bureau Government of India has clarified that there is no agreement as to carve out territories of neighboring states of Nagaland to create a greater Nagaland. Two siblings and several passengers were seriously injured when two Tata DI vehicles turned upside down on March 20th in a road mishap on Imphal Murray Road. Many accidents occurred due to the bad conditions of the Imphal Murray Road. Despite the risks and hazards, the vehicles traversing the road are taking a huge risk every day, as it is still one of the main lifelines of state and an important trade route. Despite being one of the main lifeline of the state, the then government did not take any measures to repair the road. Therefore, the Imphal Murray Tata DI 207 Owners and Drivers Welfare Association decided to contribute some amounts amongst themselves and has started repairing the road. Chief Advisor of the association, Ahanthem Dhakeswar, said, in spite of repeated Congress government to repair the road before the rainy, taken up any steps till that. The association took up the task of repairing the road owing to the condition of the important road. The association firmly believes that the present busy before the rainy season arrives.
Awa hena sai thing pirapodagi gari na ariba perga lambi asi ngasi mapung phare habi wafam hauji mak cheliba gari singsi khatang mating oigadra haidana kana sembiram da lambi ase sarkar am lakpaga akoi.
At least 9 persons district. According to reports received from the spot, a Tata Sumo which was heading towards Ukhrul met with an accident. 1 person were taken to Jennings for treatment. Standard College Students Union and Oriental College Students Union have condemned in the strongest term the act of appointing MLA Asabuddin of Jiribam as Parliamentary Secretary. The Students' Union will support any form of agitation by Desam if he is not withdrawn from the said post. A policy to not allow non-Manipuris to take part in governance should be formed. Parliamentary Secretary of Mahood Nahapam Indrajit has discussed the backward conditions of Katrina Assembly constituency with officials today. They discussed proper maintenance of roads and providing clean drinking water to every household. The discussion was held at his residence at Sabalekai. EE of PWD Imphal East, TH Dinesh, EE Maintenance of PHED and Nirmal and many officials attended the discussion. Non-availability of proper drinking water and bad conditions of the roads had always been a key problem in the area. Parliamentary Secretary Indrajit appealed to the people to suggest methods on providing proper drinking water and improving the road conditions.
Amba priority say ising amati tambi da thamjabani adugo ai asi amba ji aina mayam ji da kana thamjari ji aina ngamige dei ai haije gi bai gi wakalom do ai mai pang na bona jabaga lena na ai bai bi ba kan sal sing ji na kudi ba na mating pang ga ai amba da tambi thong ji to ge bi gi wakaloni ado pen da bati ki am le re ado pen da ki am ting ji marmak ta thu ba yari ge thu na ngam na ba je ai ki ga ke ni ji da kan ona ji ge bi ji aina amba priority na thamjari.
Jalangrong community has expressed unhappiness over the fact that the BJP-led government headed by Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has not given a single berth to any of the MLAs of Tamenglong district in the Council of Ministers. A joint press release issued by Jalangrong Body and Jalangrong Youth Front stated that the community was hopeful that Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the national level and Chief Minister N. Biren at the state level would give a cabinet berth to the Tamenglong district. They firmly believe that the authority will consider the expectation of the people. The district has remained neglected by Congress during its 15 years reign. As a result, the district has been announced as the most backward and undeveloped district in the state. The handing over and taking over ceremony for the leaders and the office bearers of the All Manipur Students Association AMSU who were elected in the 44th election of the association was held at the Library Hall of AMSU today. Former President of AMSU Laihau Thabam Sarachandra, President Subhash Chandra and Dean of Manipur University Students Welfare Professor Tombo were the main guests at the ceremony. Manjit Sarangthem Peter, Haubijam Chalamba Meitei were sworn in as the President, Vice President and General Secretary of AMSU respectively. Other newly elected office bearers of the association also took oath of office during the handing over and taking over ceremony. A sensitization program for free education to HIV/AIDS affected students in private school was held at Tantro Hotel, Porompat yesterday. The program was organized by District AIDS Control Prevention Unit, Zonal Education Department and SASO. AC2DC of Imphal East, M. Rajkumar, ZEO of Imphal East, H. Jatra, Officer of District AIDS Control Imphal East, Dr. N. Romila and General Secretary of SASO, R.K. Tiken attended the program. A resource person spoke in length about the sensitization program. A 10-day workshop on filmmaking will be held at Manipur State Film Development Society from 26 March to 4th April. The workshop to be organized jointly by the Directorate of Information and Public Relations and Manipur State Film Development Society in association with Mumbai International Film Festival. A press meet was held at the auditorium of the society in connection with the workshop. Director of IPR Meghachandra Kongbam, Director of Art and Culture Dr. Shushila, filmmaker Pawan Kumar, mentor Sumit Ghosh and Deputy Director of Film Division Joshi Joseph attended the press meet. Speaking to media persons, Meghachandra said selected documentary, short and animation films of Mumbai International Film Festival will be screened during the festival. He further said the main objective of organizing the workshop is to encourage the new talented filmmakers in the state. Besides, this workshop will give some light to the present filmmaking trend in Manipur, he added. Statewide second round of intensified pulse polio immunization program will be held on April 2nd. The program will be held at RD Wing Complex for Imphal West District. MLA Okram Henry has started repairing the year-long worst condition of road from Purairomba Konglangkong to Tribal Market leading to Stachat Avenue of Wangkhe Assembly constituency. The big potholes visible on the road have created hindrance to the commuters. The assurance given by MLA Okram Henry before election to bring development in his constituency has been put into action. The remaining areas of the constituency will also be taken up very soon. He will utilize his funds to blacktop the roads in his constituency, he added.
Sigi Purama Konglangkong Jina Tribal Market Sibok Sipura Handan Koina Mamang the Gikia Honaragazu Ainazu Matamudadi MLA.
As part of drive against psychotropic substances, Kada Thinunga unit yesterday seized 500 liters of country liquor from various hotels. The seized liquor was set on fire and destroyed. The drive will further continue, it is reported. Whereabouts of the 7 Lilong Nagar Panchayat, Imphal West, Thaunawjam Anil still remains unknown since he was abducted from his house by 2 unknown persons around 7 last night. Women folk today protested at Kawa Market in protest against the abduction. Protesters tried to block Imphal More Road during the protest. Vice Chairperson of Nagar Panchayat Omila said, Anil last night sent a text message saying that he was at the house of Wan Rameshwar at Changangai. Minister of CAF and PD and MLA of Langthawal Assembly constituency also came, while a group of people including Councillor Joy Kumar went to pick up Councillor Anil out from the house. Not the minister only picked up fight with the group of people who had gone to save Anil, but the minister's driver also started beating some persons of the group, she alleged. She condemned the alleged attempt of making political mileage by the minister.
BJP councillor mada sumaina khut thaba haibaje mana magi escort puraga laga magi driver na phone ba haibaje ma masa yauna tawba haibaje akoi adugi matik pende magi makata action lokhat piu ai speaker gi I can complain to Jerison. With the Anil Putopio, a council same as the Baduna Kona Anil is missing Doridina, but my mamma that's in a view and
A one-day training program for farmers organized by Directorate of Extension of Central Agricultural University, CAU, was held at the Assembly Hall of the university today. The training program was held on making a living by growing vegetables. Director of Research, CAU, Dr. C.S. Srinivas Muthu, Chief Executive Officer of Manipur Organic Mission Agency, K. Debrata Sharma, Officer of Department of Genetic and Plant Breeding, P.H. Ranjit, and many others attended the training program. Talking to media persons on the sideline of the training program, Officer P.H. Ranjit said the training was conducted as part of the various training programs held under the new scheme Farmers First, introduced by the Government of India. A team of Bisnupur Police Commando and Thawal Police Commando arrested an active member of KCP Noyon Group from Kaching Bazaar. According to PRO of Police Department, the man has been identified as Katrimim Jiten Meitei, age 44, son of Niti from Kaching Sumanglekai. A Chinese hand grenade, one pressure bomb and van were recovered from his possession. Primary school of H. Mongjang village in Tengnopal district has been upgraded to upper primary school. ZEO L. Priyokumar and chief of the village, Thangkhose Hokip, attended the program. The school has since been a primary school under SSA. The school has been upgraded to upper primary to reduce the inconveniences of the students in seeking higher studies from class 6 onward. ZEO L. Priyokumar gave assurance to fill up the lacking infrastructures of the school within the year 2017. Chief of the village, Thangkhose Hokip, extended gratitude to the government for upgrading the school to upper primary level. He also appealed to fill the vacant post of Meitei Mayek and Hindi teachers at the earliest.
Immediately,
Before it winds up, let's have a quick look at the top stories once again. High Court Chief Justice expresses serious concern over ever-rising number of human trafficking victims. And Desam turns down government's invitation to hold talks on Zuribam MLA issue. Government appeals to Desam CSOs to call off proposed ban. That's all for now. Thank you so much for being with us.